The different ways that people can work with me are firstly through one-to-one coaching, and I can either take you through a course, which is an 8 week or 8 session program that can be done over sort of 8 to 16 weeks. I don't like to have the gaps between sessions too long because obviously that can lose momentum. Or we can work together just sort of on a general sort of, week by week, month by month basis, whether or not you've been through my course first or just sort of standalone coaching or even just a couple of sessions just to really kind of like get you started. So that's the first way that you can work with me. But I appreciate that one-to-one coaching, not everybody has the time, the money or the headspace to really focus on that. So I have other options that people can work with me. So for example, I've written 2 books. The first one is called Preparing for Successful Weight Loss, and that actually takes people through my framework on a self-help kind of basis. So it's got lots of exercises in it. But I also appreciate that in order to get the best out of the book, those exercises need to be done together, really. They can be done on your own. That's the reason why I put them in the book. But to get the best out of it, working through them with me is ideal. So I have actually recently started a monthly membership subscription. So anyone who's bought my book can sign up for the membership, and every other week I hold a session on one of the exercises in the book as a group online session, and we work through and discuss all of the different issues that people might be experiencing and how to actually get the best out of those exercises. And when I say exercises, I'm meaning kind of mind exercises as opposed to physical exercises. The membership has 3 different levels. So there is a bronze level where, which is for people who haven't or have got no interest in buying the book, but they just want a bit of extra sort of accountability and support from myself and the other members. Then the silver membership is for people who have bought the book, and then gold membership is everything that the silver members get, plus 30 minutes of one-to-one coaching with me as well, which is really good value. And then finally, I have my free Facebook group, which is very supportive, very friendly community, very non-judgmental, and we run monthly challenges to kind of help with developing healthier habits. People can choose whatever habit they want to work on. Doesn't matter, there's a list to choose from, and then people post an update on their progress, and at the end of the month, anyone who's got through to the end of the month goes into a prize draw to win a prize. It's all good fun. It's a great way of just gradually changing behaviour without sort of putting too much pressure on ourselves, because that's often where we go wrong, is when we try to do too many things all at the same time, and of course then we don't do anything very well. And as a result, we end up back where we started. So really, really want to try and avoid that. And so that's what the free group is all about. And then I have another book which is called How to Eat Less, which is basically all about how I managed to keep my weight off for the last 10 years. Because I used to be, about 25 years, a yo-yo dieter. I was either putting weight on or I was losing it. I didn't know how to stay at a healthy weight. I literally was going up and down like a yo-yo over a number of years. I lost the same sort of 3 or 4 stone several times, but from sort of 2011 onwards, I've been able to maintain a healthy weight by following certain behaviours that I now have become sort of second nature to me. And they really are great ways to help you to stay on top of your eating without feeling like you're going on a diet. Because, as I say, diets are very good for some people and very appropriate for some people. But for others who perhaps are just, either not willing to go on a diet, don't feel able to go on a diet, or perhaps have lost weight and want to try and keep it off, it is a great, it's full of great tips and advice on just how to manage our eating behaviours. So I do recommend it to people because it is sometimes it's all that people need. And in fact, my husband last year lost 4.5 stone through following the tips in the book, with my help, obviously, so I did coach him as well. And prior to that, he had no appreciation of how his eating habits were contributing to his weight gain, because it was so gradual over a long period of time. But once he made some changes, it was amazing to see how quickly he started to lose the weight, and he's been able to keep it off because he's maintaining those new behaviours, and he certainly never went on a diet. So yeah, it's a great little book to help people, just if they want something simple and don't want to make things too complicated and go down a really intensive route of lots of work. You can buy my Preparing for Successful Weight Loss book just on my website at the moment, because it's only in the ebook format, although I do have plans to publish it as a paperback later in the year, so watch this space on that. As far as my How to Eat Less book is concerned, it's now available in a variety of formats, so you can still buy the instant download ebook on my website, but you can also find it on Amazon in paperback and Kindle format now, and there's soon to be a pocket guide size version as well. So if you just want something you can slip in your pocket and just pull out to just remind you of a few things, that is my plan, so that people can have a choice of different formats. I've had some fantastic feedback from both my books, from people who have bought them, and I actually have some people in my Facebook group who have found that just simply buying the book has been enough for them to make fantastic changes in their lives and to be able to get the results that they want with their weight.